What is happening, my Paris? What is happening, y'all? Bro, what? Blessed Friday evening to you all on the Jamaican Debbie Debs train, wherever you are. I'm in my dining room. I'm going to the kitchen go fix the supper, but when I eat the way I address a nice little we want to address a nice little topic that a subscriber had asked in the comment section for me to speak on. So I thought it was, to me, it was good for me. And I said, okay, I think I would love to do this. So blessed Friday evening once more. Jamaica, turn up. Boys and girls champs. GSAT just finished today. Pre-Easter weekend and a mountain. People them get MPA, outer road, mad traffic around. Burger King, McDonald's, Popeyes, Dico Caesar. Domino's, the whole of the fast food place. I'm lit. Everybody that road busy. I'm home, y'all. So, wherever you are, it's blessings from Jamaica to you. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, eh? Okay. Now, this comment came in 3 days ago, and I think I can call the person's name because from it's in the comments, it's quite public. So, the name of the subscriber is Bidizi, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Bidizi 1953. It's B-D-E-E-Z-Y. So if I'm not Bidizi, please correct me, but I pronounce it as Bidizi. Okay? Bidizi said, Deb, just a suggestion for a topic for this channel. Would you discuss your experience catering, the pros and cons? I asked because I would like to start a little cottage business, cooking from my own myself. Also, why you stopped. And she goes on to say, it's always good to learn. And she was saying thanks. Okay, Bidizi, thank you. Here we go into discussing this comment. Now, first and foremost, and this goes for not Bidizi, any of you all that would like to start, and I am speaking on cooking. I can't speak for any other area. I can speak on cooking, and I maybe can speak on like, because I do curtains, but I'm not doing that now. I do sheeting, pillows and cushions, dust ruffles, and I used to do those. I can speak a little on that if you want to go into that. But this is about cooking. So I know about that area and I know about cooking. Okay? I cannot speak to any other, and maybe upholstery, because my husband does upholstery. So maybe I can speak a little. And I wouldn't take on that because not a lot. You know? But I have a little experience for the cooking. So let's go. Here we go. First and foremost, and as I say, it's not for Bidizi, because maybe a lot of you out there would like to start a little business. Hello, who you think no one start the 9 to 5? Me? You? Of course. Who doesn't want to stop doing 9 to 5? Hell, some of them just as disgusting as anything. Some of them not bad enough. Can't go on. But there are some. Don't put it at all. Now, I did not stop. I am on a break. I'm on a break because it's, let me tell you, it takes a lot out of you, mentally, physically, as with any other business. I did not employ anyone. I could not afford to. And I mean. I was on a roll. I was on a mission. My son was in university. And I had to be paying his tuition. And I decided never to take no loan from nobody. Never to make him take any loan that has him get a little job so he must pay back. So I wanted to give him that gift by paying his tuition fee straight and never to make him stop, never to make him break. So I started, because I started it before, when in my first time at this catering was in 1995, when my son was 1. I had a vehicle then. I don't have one now. I'm not a driving person now, not right now. So I started it then. It was good. I started it on a wider scale than what I was doing recently, because I was doing it and I had the vehicle, so I had the ability to go all over. I was also into natural juices, making natural juices at home. So it was really vast then. So this last time, My son was in university and I had to pay his tuition. And I decided that I would never take a loan or let him take a loan. So I had to put every single thing out. So I'm putting you all, I'm letting you into some of my business. Okay, y'all? We're on the Debbie strain, of course, and we've got to share. We've got to support. So if you want to start your local cooking business from your home, you have one stove, you have one fridge in your house where you know work good, start, go for it. Go for it. Don't make nobody stop you. Go for it. You know what happened? Because it will help you. I'm not going to say we're rich in account to say me poor like any old church loves. I ain't got anything. But it will make you be so, what's the word I'm looking for? It makes you be so independent, so to speak. Pros and the cons. Bedizi said pros and cons. Yeah. Let me address. Okay, she said, would you discuss your experience catering? Yes. Catering is not a walkover. It's not a walkover. You've got to have some reasonable amount of mathematical, you know, ability. That is very, because it's business. It's business. You have got to have a brand. You have got to have something to offer. Catering is wide. A lot of people out there, huge companies. I don't know where Bedizi is. If you're in Jamaica, please comment Bedizi. But in Jamaica, catering is overwhelming. Everybody a cook at them yard. Big companies, they are doing what they're doing. So it is huge. It's competitive. So because of that competitiveness, you've got to have something to bring, something that is different, something, in other words, where we take the market. Because you are going into companies, huge companies, them have the experience and the expertise in the money spending, all kind of thing. So them are plan to twist and turn you in an idiot with your local cooking where you're cooking in your kitchen and can't get them. So you've got to have your thing up. Because they are professional companies. And you're just a small person starting something from inside your kitchen. You've got to have something to offer. You've got to know what, you know, what you're about. You've got to have something to go to them with in writing. Okay? You've got to have a price list and stuff like that. Okay? So you have to have a nice little package for offer them. Because some of the times when you go, they don't really, as I say, you know, companies, they go workplace, different companies and the workplace are two different something, you know. Because some of the companies, when you go with what you've got to offer, it goes to the HR department, it passes through the HR department. They are the ones that will make the go on it. So it have to up to date, or else it now going to say, you know, it's like going in a garbage bin. You've got to have something that is appropriate, something that, you know, make them see, say, you know, what it's all about, you know. This woman you look like, so she, even though you have a cook food in your kitchen, you've got to let them know that you got this thing under control. So you have got to have something to bring to companies. Okay. You have got to have a motto also. West Indian Delights wasn't just a YouTube name for me. It was not. West Indian Delights is not a YouTube name. It's my brand catering name. West Indian Delights, it is a long time name. From my son is like 24, it's like 23 years. This is not a YouTube name. This is my catering name. It's a brand name for me. Okay? And my motto is, give your stomach that surprise. That's my name to speak. That's the name of my company, West Indian Delights. My motto is, give your stomach that surprise. Okay, KFC is a Kentucky Fried Chicken. For their motto, I don't ever remember, but whatever the motto. Most companies catering, yeah, you got to have your name and you've got to have a motto. So as I'm saying to you, West Indian Delights is not a YouTube built name for YouTube. It is my brand for catering. That's my name. That's the name of my company. So when God bless me and me get one little place, it's gonna be the name of my company, my catering company. Okay, y'all? Now, as I said to you, go for it. It makes you, it is not a walkover. You've got to be prepared. It's a mighty lot. You've got to be prepared. Because look here, when they're ready to get to your nerves, okay, there are some companies that does a subsidy. The company pays like majority of it, and the workers, they pay like the smaller portion. So you'll have to go into a contract with that company. Some of them, you'd have to, I don't know. What I did, I would go leave what I have to leave, my flyer, and if they so want to start, fine, they would. But the company is not responsible for anything when it comes to the money. So you'd have to probably mouse around, and that is a very low point now in Jamaica, because to find somebody to do for you and them to be into interaction with that thing, because you don't get the chance to go inside. You're not allowed. You get what I'm saying? So you'd have to go leave your flyer. Sometimes it works if you have somebody working at that establishment. They could work on that for you. To, you know, when you send out the orders, when you send out your daily menu, I've got to provide a daily menu, something that makes sense, something where I hold the market. In other words, something that can go along with the rest of people, because as I tell you, there's a lot of people doing it. You understand? So you have to make sure that your thing, you know, yeah, whether you want to schedule your menu for the week or you want to do it daily. Social media is also, it is such a convenience for now. Back then when I started in the 1990s, the social media wasn't like this. You have email, you have WhatsApp. I was using email and WhatsApp, and sometimes I use like regular phone calls. Okay? So if a company is not subsidizing, a company, no business will pay for the lunch. That's a different thing. You would have to find somebody in that company that is so responsible that you have got to work with them to do that order, because if it's a big company, you have to find somebody, and it's a lot of time, and it's time consuming. Because I was doing this company, and it was like I had this young lady, and honestly it was good. It was really good for years, you know. That time, that now it becomes really hard on that person, because sometimes when you come to the payment, you know, that is at this or the low key point in a baby. That's the point for me. The payment, the low, when you forget the pay from the people, and when the company is not responsible for the payment and somebody has to collect. I never normally go collect from them. I've never done that. I always do mind that somebody inside that company takes the responsibility. You know, I work with them. They get a little incentive from me, because you know you have got to encouragement, sweet labor. People don't know you like that and I love you like that. So gonna take up order, and they are daily every day, and I take and you know, you and them have to tally with bills. You've got to have invoices, pen and paper, baby. That does the work. Invoices tally each day. You and me tally together. Likewise the bigger companies. So it's a lot, but go for it, sweetie. Go for it. I'm here. You can hook me up on Instagram, or maybe if you have my WhatsApp number, you can call me or any of you, and you want to do something, you're doing it from your kitchen, and you want any little advice, I'm here. I want to know my stay, I'm not all for myself. I like to lift up people. Yes, I do like when people are going up. Me not tear down people, because you know what? I know what it is to be torn down, but I refuse to let anybody tear me down. So, as I said to you, have a brand. Have a name for your business. Okay? Have something to offer. You go along with your brand, what you have to offer. You've got to give them like a little mission statement. Is that the name of it? Kind of bright, you know, only that one of the comments. You have like a little mission statement for your thing where you're introduced to them. Your little mission statement, okay. At West Indian Delights, we strive for the best. That's a little mission statement, I would think. As a camera girl, is that a mission? That's a little something to say to them what you are about, what you will be about. You want to go in a big company, you know, you want the thing go and good. Not true. So have your brand, have your little thing, have your prices ready to be. You have to be ready to negotiate as well. Because sometimes you set it down when you're going there, they might make you know, say, look here, these are people here, so them doing and I saw them do this and I saw them do that, but you've got to stand your ground. Make sure you are, remember, you're going to invest your money. So make sure you got to know what you're doing. Your pencil and paper out the thing first, write it out, type it out, do everything. Make sure you're not on the losing end, and also you're producing. Okay, what you're giving out, you're getting paid for it, and you're giving quality, and all of them something. Okay, as I say, reliable stove. You know, you need refrigerator. A little deep freeze would be an asset. Hello, please. And listen, if you don't have no big money, because when you go start it in your kitchen or your house, that means you don't have a lot of money. Bigger companies, bigger restaurants and caterers, they might get trust. In Jamaica, we call it trust. Try to get little credit. That's a plus. When I say a little credit, I mean like for protein type. If you know one man have some chicken coop and him a raise chicken, try to see if you can get a chicken from him until pay there. And try to get some of your money in. Because in Jamaica it's hard to get paid every day. It's rare. It is so rare. It's not easy to get paid every day. It's either weekly, fortnightly, and the biggest one them are monthly. So it's hard on your pocket to finance them for the month. I can tell you about that. So what I would do, I would try to find in between the month-end companies, I would try to find like weekend little offices that pays every week and some that pays fortnight. So that those money that come in on weekend and fortnight, it balances you off for provide for the monthly people. Because you're not big, you're not a big person. You know, so what you collect on a weekly basis and on a fortnightly basis will help you now to facilitate for the eating right through, that you can provide lunch for everybody straight through, and you don't mess up. You have got to be disciplined. You have to be on time with the lunches. You have to know when the people come out for them lunch. If is it that you're starting it and you cannot be on time, you're gonna lose the contract. Well, if you never sign a contract, then I'm gonna stop eat. You have got to discipline yourself. Know what time you to wake up in the morning. Know when you start execute. Make sure you know what time of morning the big pot of rice and peas them for ready. Make sure when you to start frying the chicken, how you to store the chicken, how many small lunches you're to get out of one chicken, how many large lunches. Know how to cut the chicken pieces. Know which size and what goes for a large lunch. Hello, when you go into Kentucky and some of those places and you see people saying, okay, I want this and that, they tell you that management says, well, I don't know for any other country, but in Jamaica, it is there. It tells you that in a large lunch, you cannot get this, or in a small lunch, you cannot get this. You have got to know that too, because the worker them, or the people that is gonna eat, they will play you as a fool. They will tell you, I want a small lunch, and then want two leg and 2 thigh night. You get what I'm saying? They play you for a fool. So you have got to know what you're doing, okay? And yes, on time. Be disciplined. Be on time. You are starting it. You're investing your own little money. You are the boss. If you are so employing somebody, maybe just one to start, where you gonna get money from to pay 2, 3 somebody? No man, nothing no go so. If you're employing somebody for starters, I didn't employ nobody because I couldn't afford to pay them guys. Tell them where did I go on, with me university. Make sure you are the boss. Make sure you know what is happening. You're doing your little stock taking. You have your book. You make sure on a daily basis you know what you cook. You must every single thing must be recorded. Okay, you are the boss. You give the orders. That's why you're starting a business, because you don't want nobody to come boss you around. Okay, so you don't start a business and let somebody boss you around. And even though you start and you ask somebody to help you, be a decent boss, be a principled boss. Principle and decency. Not because you're in charge, you're going to treat people bad. Remember that part of it. And I'm not sure if I speak everything. Maybe I'm not, but it's just a little briefing. So I hope it was of help to be easy. I hope, go for it, girl. 9 to 5. Some of them now go on with nothing. And if you think you want to have, and you want to hook me up on Instagram direct and you want to talk to me or any of you can. Okay, I hope it was of some such importance. And as I said to you, I did not stop. I'm just on a break. I'm tired. I'm tired. It is confining. Sometimes I'm morning time on and off my kitchen. I just leave, like turn on the stove low, and I just go out, walk and go out by the gate just to breathe myself. It's really confining because you cannot come out when you wake in the morning. You can't come out of the kitchen until all the lunches that have been ordered are delivered. Them gone, the driver gone with her. Sometimes I've got to go too, you know. But as you go, you will grow. You've got to be really efficient. Whoever you're employing must have sense and know it is about production. Now, if when production time, then they pan phone and a play, it must be the same as if you're at the office. You must set that trend with who you employ. Okay, it's your job. I'm gonna have to pay you. So just as if you did a work at Kentucky or Popeyes, you see. And remember, friend and business don't mix. Okay, I don't have to say any more than that. You know. So I hope this was, if you want me to do a part 2, if you're not sure and you want any other questions, you can hook me up in the comment section. So I hope it was of some importance to be these. There may be somebody else out there too. So you know, me I go lock off that train here for now. So you'll see me when you see me again, and remember that because we did talk about that little upliftment here. Remember, go for it. The sky is the limit. It's competitive. The market is competitive, but don't let that stop you. The best is what tells. Okay? And remember to say a prayer. As long as you believe in the power of prayer, please remember to say a prayer before you come in your kitchen a morning time when you start. Because sometimes you need some prayer, you know. Because some old demonic force, some old enemy, them coming from all kind of farm. Remember, the enemy is always around. Put on your coverage, okay? So once more, remember, you know, we lock off the trainer now, and as I said, I hope it made sense. For remember, never let the evil around you take control of you. You know what you're to do. Stay at the party.